Hi, I'm Norm Curry. You're watching Maroondah Love Dialogues. The Love Dialogues is a program which is in part supported by the Maroondah Council Maroondah Community Wellbeing Grant. Love Dialogues is where we discuss nothing but love. It's from the love of one, to the love of other, delivered between the two, with love. Today we're speaking with Father Thien, and we'll be discussing with him forgiveness. Father, thank you so much for coming. Now, forgiveness, there's a big subject. I was going to say a big problem. It is a big problem as well, but it's a big subject. Forgiveness. And just experientially, as a priest and just as an ordinary citizen, what's your experience of forgiveness?
Yes, we have been talking about love. Love without forgiveness is an egoistic love. Yeah? Because forgiveness is always a measure of how much we love one another.
Yeah.
We all make mistakes and we expect forgiveness. And whenever we are forgiven, we are feeling happy and restored our inner being. Yeah. So forgiveness is a condition for love to grow.
Yeah.
Yeah. In our lives, at times we feel that forgiveness is difficult to do, easy to talk about, but difficult to practice.
Yeah.
Just to give you an example, one day at about 2 a.m., I received a phone call from a person, and at the other side, the person was whispering, Father, in a few more minutes, I will go to hell. And I said, what did you say? And she repeated, in a few more minutes, I will go to hell. I just want to let you know that it is going to happen soon. And I said, are you sure you go to hell? She said, I'm sure. I said, why? She said, because I make so many mistakes. I cannot be forgiven. So I'm ready to go to hell. And I asked her, is there a hell for you to go to? And she was a bit worried. She said, so where am I going? I said, I don't know. I don't know if there is a hell for you unless you create your own hell. And she said, so Father, help me. I said, give me your address. I asked before, but she didn't give. But now she said, yes, please. So I called the ambulance. About 3 weeks later, she met me at church after Mass, just thank me for getting her out of that unforgiven feeling.
Yes.
So first of all, we need to be aware of ourselves. If we make mistakes, say sorry. I make mistake. And willing to receive forgiveness.
Yeah.
And first of all, we have to forgive ourselves before God forgives us and others forgive us. So we got to be ready to forgive us ourselves.
Yeah.
And also to be willing to say, or humble to say, I'm sorry, I make mistakes.
Make a mistake, yeah.
So that's an example. She couldn't forgive herself.
No.
No.
That's that judgment of lack of forgiveness for self is potent, because if you've got no capacity to forgive yourself, you will not understand someone else forgiving you.
Exactly.
It's beyond.
And I think she may not be able to forgive others too, because she could not forgive herself.
That's right.
So you got to forgive yourself in order to be able to forgive others. If they make mistake, if they wrong you.
Yeah.
And for me, forgiveness is the other side of love. You cannot say that you love and you cannot forgive.
It's also about the quality of your love, isn't it? Because if you love yourself too much, then you're open to someone offending you and requiring them for you to forgive them. And if you are not engaged with your own love, if you do something to someone, it's difficult for you to forgive yourself for what you're doing. So you need to be completely open to that flow of surrender of self. So you're not so focused on self. I must have an apology, or I can't go on.
Yeah. You are right. You just put your words on my mouth, because forgiveness is about giving up your ego.
Yeah.
If you cannot give up your ego, you find it hard to forgive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And in living in the world today, we normally demand justice, fairness. But for me, justice and fairness, yes, they are important, but they cannot fully restore peace.
No.
Only forgiveness.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right.
That is the absolute. Forgiveness will bring peace.
And forgiveness is so closely linked into gratitude, isn't it?
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
it's the joy of receiving.
Joy of receiving the
Yes.
forgiveness. Yeah.
And so that tends to illuminate the point over which forgiveness is being sought, because it takes your eyes off yourself.
Yep.
And coming back to our little word picture we seem to have created here, is that once again, forgiveness is something which needs to be out of the box.
Out of the box.
It's out of the box.
Out of the box of ego.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of the box and into the atmosphere of
Yeah.
love and
Yeah.
compassion.
Yeah. You have to free yourself
Yes.
from that box of
Yeah.
ego, of fear. You know.
Yes.
So be open to others, ready to say sorry, and ready to receive forgiveness.
Yeah. Yeah. Once again, Father, very illuminating, and thank you so much for your time. You're watching Marooned Love Dialogues, and now we'll have a guided meditation with Francis Cassidy.
Hello and welcome to this guided meditation on forgiveness. Thank you for giving yourself this time to join me as we ponder, reflect, and practice the act of forgiveness. I shall start this session with a few observations of the dialogue that took place between Father Thien and Norm Curry on the subject of forgiveness. Father Thien shared a profound story of lack of forgiveness. In this instance, or at any time, there are no easy answers. In this event, Father Thien was faced with someone who was very much in a space of the dark night of the soul, when she felt unworthy, when she felt no hope. Father Thien listened, giving an ear to listen, to accept, to have compassion, to have empathy. Father Thien himself has gone through times in his life where there have been periods of darkness, periods of feeling that there is no hope. But he has come through it. So he understands where this person is coming from. So in giving an ear to listen and the appropriate care and understanding was all it took to bring this person back from the brink of despair and depression to a place of hope, of faith, of trust in herself that she could overcome the obstacles that lay in front of her. So let's begin our guided meditation. So I invite you to find a comfortable seated position, either on a chair or on a cushion. You may like to have an additional cushion to support under your knees. Allow your eyes to gently close or maintain a soft focus, gazing downwards. Take a slow, deep breath to bring yourself to the present moment and to begin the process of feeling more peaceful and centered. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathing in, releasing tension. Breathing out, relaxing muscles. Becoming aware of the movement of your breath as it comes into your body, as it leaves your body. Not trying to change the breath or controlling it. Simply become aware of how the flow of your breath feels. Begin to expand your awareness beyond the breath to include the entire body. Simply noticing the sensations in your body, internally and externally. And now notice any worries, fear, anger, irritation, jealousy, or judgment. Just notice these internal feelings. And we breathe in to those emotions, noting them and allowing them to flow out as you breathe out. Taking another breath into any uncomfortable emotions and breathing out, releasing them. And we'll pause. Now simply notice how your body, your heart, and your mind feels right now. Now that your body and your emotions and thoughts are becoming a little clearer, we can begin to create more space in our heart center. Returning to our breath, soft and steady, soft and steady. We begin to take a journey into our awareness, inviting the body to relax and let go. Relax and let go. Relax your muscles. Let go of your tension. Letting go, allowing whatever is present to be just as it is. So what is forgiveness? Forgiveness is recognizing that I no longer want to punish the people who hurt you. Forgiveness enables us to move on. Forgiveness frees us to live our life to the fullest. The greatest gift that I can give myself is the gift of forgiveness. It is the most loving gift that I can give to myself. The gift of forgiveness. And so, it's now time to let go. It's time to let go of all those emotions and feelings that you've held on to for way too long. It's time to surrender. Surrender to forgiveness. I invite you now to picture a person whom you dislike or hold resentments towards. Someone who has offended or hurt you, intentionally or unintentionally. Don't try to force an image. Just see who comes in your mind's eye. When you are ready, gently say this person's name to yourself. You might like to notice the details of the person, how they are looking at you. They have come before you. But somewhere, somehow, in your internal feelings, your emotions, your thoughts, you are ready to begin to let go and offer forgiveness to this person. So again, repeating that person's name quietly in your own mind, your own time, and say, I forgive you for the ways you have harmed me. I forgive you. I forgive you. Try not to get caught up in the content of this story or whatever has happened in the past. Those details don't matter at this time. Remembering we are wanting to let go, not to think of the story again and again. So coming back into this moment, into yourself, and begin to let go of the harmful images and thoughts. Let them go. Let them go. Let them go. Free yourself from this heavy burden. Let them go. And now, bringing awareness back to the breath. Notice how you are feeling. Notice if your tummy has tensed up. Have your shoulders tensed up? If so, take a few deep, easy breaths and breathe in to those areas again. Easy breaths. Breathing in to your emotions and letting them go. It's important when we do this exercise that we don't overwhelm ourselves. We take our time. We slow down. We let go. We surrender to the moment, to the calming breath. And what's most important about this exercise is your felt sense of forgiveness. Remember, words are only words. Our feelings are what is important in the process of letting go. Your felt sense of forgiveness. Now imagining yourself, bringing to mind anyone or situation where you have caused harm or injustice. Remember, when we are holding on to anger, frustration towards another, we are also hurting ourselves. There's a wonderful little saying that I remind myself of often. Hurt people hurt people. When we are hurt, we hurt others in turn. And we cannot be peaceful in a mind filled with pain and regrets So when you are ready, and be gentle with yourself. Using your own name, say, I forgive you. Using your own name, I forgive you. May I forgive myself. I trust in myself. I trust that I am ready to forgive myself and others that I have mentioned here. It feels right. It feels healing. Allow your true essence of love guide you through this healing process. Returning back to the breath, letting go of all images or thoughts, and notice how you are feeling in this moment. You may feel quite tired. You may feel light, as though a very heavy load has been lifted from your shoulders. However you are feeling, accept your feelings. Be kind, be gentle with yourself. Be kind, be gentle, be loving, be compassionate. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. After all, we are only human. We all make mistakes from time to time. And very often, we have a difficult time forgiving ourselves. We learn to hold on, and sometimes we're not even aware of the tension created within our bodies. So take a few easy, deep, healing breaths. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in love and compassion. Breathing out peace and calm. So bringing your awareness back to your body, to your breath. Offer gratitude to yourself for taking this time for this practice, for taking care of your heart, for letting go of hurts that have accumulated over time, and have been a heavy load. This practice of letting go and moving in the direction of more peace, happiness, and freedom can be done at any time throughout the day. Remember, always return to your breath. Your breath is your life force, your energy, your gift of life. Breathing in, breathing out, finding stillness, finding peacefulness, finding love. Return to yourself. Return to yourself. So when you are ready, you may like to gently open your eyes and slowly returning to the present, to this moment, this place, ready to resume your day. Love's dialogue reminds us that our true essence is light. Our true essence is love. Our true essence is peace. Our true essence is joy. So thank you for joining me for this meditation. And may I encourage you to be gentle, to be kind, to be forgiving towards yourself, to remember your true essence is love. Thank you.
You've been watching Maroondah Love Dialogues. You can follow us on www.jansencenter.org. We'll be back next week. Thanks again for watching, and bye for now.